Alhaji Buba Galadima, a former spokesperson of the People's Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council on Wednesday, said the incapacitation of President Muhammadu Buhari was responsible for the excessive powers arrogated to the office of the Chief of Staff. President Buhari last week appointed Professor Ibrahim Gambari as his new Chief of Staff following the death of Abba Kyari, his former Chief of Staff, who died from COVID-19 complications nearly a month ago. Speaking in a chat with Daily Independent, Galadima said there is nothing spectacular about the Chief of Staff as he is merely the number one staff of the President. According to him, a minister is more powerful than the Chief of Staff. The Chief of Staff is just a personal staff to the President. He is only first among equals of the staff of the President. He doesn't have constitutional powers. In fact, a minister is more important than the Chief of Staff. He has no voting rights or voice in the National Council of States. It is because the President is incapacitated. That is why he is using somebody of his choice to help him rule. Tell me anywhere in the Constitution where provision was made for the Chief of Staff or any law that says there must be Chief of Staff. These people are just making a mountain out of a molehill, he said. Wow. And that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. That is why the president, he can't even speak to anybody. He can't even have a one-on-one discussion. He can't even have a, grant a press conference. He cannot be asked questions, and people will tell you that is a sign of leadership, that is the style that we should adopt, we should accept it that way. Good and fine. I think over the time, with all the experiences here and there, heading some of the parastatals since how many decades, he ought to have passed through that. He ought to have learned a lot of things. But what do we have today? Well, I think there are other things more than what we are seeing. Just exactly what this man has said, because in the real sense, the position of that man is not supposed to be overshadowing the position of the vice president in the first place, not to talk of the president. And no wonder the man said is accountable, is going to be loyal to the president, not to the Nigerian people, because nobody elected him. But I'm surprised, and everyone is even surprised that everybody just talking about a chief of staff. What is the big deal about chief of staff? Yes, it's because Buhari made it so. And what Galadima is saying, that is because of a incapacitation that is making the office of chief of staff so powerful. Ordinarily, it is nothing. It's nothing. Well, someone is saying here that, yes, that's what somebody is saying. Some people are saying, commenting here that in the land of the blind, one-eyed man lives. It's just that Buhari is so incapacitated, as you said. That was why the chief of staff takes over. When a man cannot reason or think, what do you expect? It's for him to sit as figurehead while others take decisions for him. In other past dispensation, how many chief of staff have we heard of? A president cannot address his citizens. Is that one president? That is just a figurehead. It's true, people have been saying it. Nobody recognized or even knew about a chief of staff to Yaradua, Obasanjo and Jonathan. Nobody even cared. Who are they? Because those presidents were always around there. You could see them always everywhere. They don't even carry paper to be reading. They just talk out of their heart. Even call Obasanjo today. Obasanjo does not have time to be reading. What is he going to be reading? He's going to say everything without anything. He will say his mind. They are even trying to shield Buhari, because they know that most of the things he says at times, it will really aggravate. It will cause harm more than to repair things. That's one of the reasons why they still try not to let him speak to the public or to have a press conference. Someone says, and the office of VP of no effect. Atiku don't give am pocket money, so he's yet to start saying rubbish. A youth leader at 80 years. Shame to you, Galadima. Buhari does not share money. your mates that you serve Nigeria together are all gone, and you are here childishly fooling yourself. Old man, no sense. That's what somebody's telling Galadima here. And a lot of people are replying this person, saying that for saying the truth, you are the most foolish person on earth for insulting that man. What is rubbish in what Galadima said? Is he also an Igbo man? Why do you people hate the truth? Why do you turn every national issue into politics? You people are the real enemy of Nigeria. But your comment is so senseless. You hold the old man an apology. It's obvious that your faculty of reasoning is blood. Youth need an elderly person to lead them right. That is why he's the youth leader. Okay? The reason why we did not hear about chief of staff in the previous government is simple. It's because they were engaging in massive corruption against their own country. They were busy moving from one country to the other, hiding their ill-gotten wealth. Their mouth was obviously full. They had no time for government programs and policies, if at all there were any at that time. The office of the COS to the president is an important office that must be taken seriously for any government that means business, not like those other kangaroo governments that will tell us $16 billion that was meant to be used for electricity has been eaten by rats. That's what somebody is saying here. And the question to this person is that, so with the chief of staff that we have in this country, yet we have another form of a banditry, we have another form of a esme, we have a unknown gunmen, we have kidnappers all over the place. Everything, the naira, everything you can even think of. The electricity now, does it mean they've not been able to make money? The electricity up to today, we've not gotten it. Well, good and fine. This person is entitled to his opinion as well. Some say, yes, so Baba Galadima, you are right. This man is in alliance with our prophet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if there's something more than this truth somewhere. Atiku never give him any chop money. Galadima is Galadima yesterday, today and tomorrow. The problem is with tribalism and sectionalism, and is not trusting anybody aside from Fulani and Hausa of Mr. President. Is the vice president not there? Okay, that's a good question. Is there no provision for incapacitation in the military constitution? Okay, Baba, I trust you. You and I know we hit the nail on the head. Okay, as the office of the vice president ineffective because of religion, most of the so-called learned southerners knew this, but because of what they will chop, they can't speak out. Baba, you said it all. Exactly the truth. Galadima is saying the truth, but not in the truth. Galadima, you have spoken well. God will bless this man. He has just said what I have known for long. This person say what he has known for long. But the question is that if this kind of situation presents itself next election, what are Nigerians, what are they going to do? That is questions that people have been asking. People have been asking. Do you know that the country is just faulty, because they will get through to all of these things they are doing. You can imagine we're talking about COVID-19. Initially, people were like, oh yes, these people cannot travel, these people cannot do this and that. All of a sudden they turned everything again to their own benefits. They turn everything again to their own advantage. Now there is scam all over the place. There is corruption even in the midst of this pandemic that the whole world is facing. Nigerian politicians, they are still doing what they know how to do best, manipulating the system again. What do you think can be so strong that will make these people to even have a rethink, to have a change of heart? No, nothing. We don't have a system working, but you can see them. They will be telling you they are doing this, busy doing nothing, busy just doing nothing, and they will just be priding themselves that they are working. But at least the evidence of their good work, which they have been talking about, we cannot see it. We cannot see that at this stage, at this age and time, we cannot even boast of anything good. We cannot even boast of whether it is water, whether it is electricity, infrastructure, what is it that we can't even boast of? Government at all levels, majority of them, they are not even thinking. What are they bringing to the table? Nothing. They want the power, they get the power. What do they do with the power? Nothing. Just to intimidate others, just to show off. That is just all they use the power for, to brag. So let's hear your opinion concerning what Galadima has said, that Buhari's incapacitation makes office of Chief of Staff powerful. Leave your comments and let us hear your own submission.